Alright, so the Giants lost. This definitely isn't a fun game to talk about. Like, there's not a lot of, like, great takeaways where I'm like, yeah, that's going to help us later. But, just to break it down, you had the first half, and the defense was lights out in the first half. It was some insane stuff. They literally created the one touchdown. It was crazy. Almost even blocked the field goal at the end. But I don't know what was going on with the offense. Like, I guess they wanted to pass, right? They wanted to pass. And that makes sense. They want to come out slanging it. But Seattle apparently has one of the best secondaries in the league. Their corners, their safeties are flying around out there. It's surreal. It's crazy. But their first 6 plays are passes. And they go with 3 straight 3-and-outs. You have Saquon Barkley, man. You have Saquon Barkley in the backfield. And even if it's not, like, really working, just give it to him. Give it to him sometime in that second drive. First drive, whatever. You want to start off passing? Fine. But sometime in that second drive, they had to have at least done one handoff. So that was the first half. Adoree Jackson is looking... I'm very happy they chose him over James Bradbury. I don't know if that was really, like, a thing they were choosing between. But either way, he's really good. He's been really good. And that fumble was... And he gave up a touchdown, but that was the second half. Doesn't matter. But, we gotta talk about it. Richie James. I thought... Last week I was saying Marcus Johnson just lost his job, but he was still out there. But Richie James, on this day, really lost his job. I was talking about it when he fumbled the first one. Man, I was like, okay, so he's not out there again. Like, he's done. Like, he messed up. And that's not his role anymore. He lost that job. No, there he is again. And now he already lost a wide receiver job. And now he just lost a punt return job and a contract. And he's gone because what is that, man? 2? It's just crazy. They're just doing their best job to be like, hey, Giants, you need to trade for a wide receiver. Because it's just not going to happen with this core. Kenny Galladay's not coming back. We need to accept that. We need to accept that the top 2 wide receivers right now are Darius Slayton and Wan'Dale Robinson. Darius Slayton, he's back to rookie Darius Slayton. He's good. He's a beast. He's not a number 1 wide receiver. We learned that already. If they want to go somewhere and do something, I hate to say it because they have to trade for a wide receiver. I wasn't on that train. Because I want to keep getting draft picks. I want to keep building. But just don't give up a first. Go for some second rounder on a good wide receiver. A really good, a young wide receiver. Like Odell, by the way. Odell should be on the Giants. But that's a whole different conversation for a whole different day. But, the wide receiver core is just really bad. And it needs a savior. And I don't know who that's going to be. But... we're going to learn. By week 10, there's going to be a new wide receiver on the roster. We just don't know who it is yet. And if it's a practice squad guy, that's going to suck for us. But the defense was amazing, man. Basically, what I'm trying to say from this game is that this game isn't saying that the Giants aren't who I have been claiming they are. And it's not saying that the Giants aren't a good team and they're not making the playoffs. And if they do make the playoffs, they're not making it anywhere. The Giants are still a good team. We can't get that twisted. Richie James just isn't a Giant anymore. That's the whole takeaway from this. The defense was amazing. I don't care that they let up a few touchdowns in the second half. They were amazing. They were clamping around. They were flying around the field is what I was trying to say. But, wow, Xavier McKinney, the high-end talent, is just doing its thing on the defense. And the offense took way too long to start. And the Giants need more wide receivers. And Phillips is terrible. And Evan Neal needs to come back. But after this bye week, life's going to be good. We're going to have a new wide receiver. More people are going to be healthy. I don't know who for either of those. But it's a loss. And that sucks. And this wasn't fun. And season recap coming soon.